Hello, and we're back again with some more Champ Manager 0102 on the channel, and we're on the tactics page. This is how we're lining up now for Spurs. It's a 4-1-4-1, but with runners going absolutely everywhere to try and confuse the defence. Not I don't know what I was trying to say there, but confuse the defence. It gives us a good little run of form, really. I think, well, we didn't use it in the first episode, but we lost to Fulham 1-0. Andre Schürrle scoring their goal, and yeah, we were rubbish. We got Eric Dyer sent off after 13 minutes. So that wasn't very good. We drew with Everton 1-1, who have obviously lost Sigurdsson to a big injury. I don't know if I mentioned that last time, but he's also got a cruciate ligament injury like Raheem Sterling. We went to play Lokomotiv Moscow 1-2-0. Pogba and Dele Alli getting the goals from central midfield. Then we drew 0-0 with Cardiff. Really disappointing result. Harry Kane doing okay, but just didn't take any of his chances that he had. 3-0 would be AEK Athens. They lost their captain, Dimitro Chukwinski, who I thought had retired, but he's not. He's still playing out in Greece. We beat them 3-0, very easy. Dele Alli, Eric Lamela and Kieran Trippier getting the goals. And we've just beaten Wolves 6-1. A very good performance with goals from Kane, Heung-min Son, Harry Winks, Paul Pogba, Eric Lamela and Ben Davies as well. Helder Costa getting them a consolation goal. But it's going okay. It finds us in 8th in the league at the moment, but it's all pretty close still. A win could potentially take us up to 3rd to be joint with Liverpool. But today's games start with PSG, has Arsenal, could potentially be 2 against PSG in a row. So let's get into the PSG game. This is how we're going to line up. I need to pick some more substitutes, which will be Gazaniga can go on the bench as the goalkeeper. And we'll also put Eric Dyer on there as well. So a lot of players are unhappy because they think we don't have enough squad depth. So I'm trying to sign some more people. On that, if we go to transfers ins, we've also now signed Denis Suarez. Obviously, Arsenal were trying to track him in real life in the summer for 2.6 million from Barcelona. He'll be a good little useful utility player for us. Play a few other places. Future transfers, we're going for Dani Olmo from Dynamo Zagreb, who's very highly rated, and Morgan Sanson from Marseille, who's pretty damn good, and Amar Gojak from Dynamo Zagreb as well for 1.9 million. So we've got a few irons in the fire. Antio Marin is a youngster, 2.5 million potentially costing us, but he looks like he's going to be very, very good to give some support to Harry Kane up front. So that's just brought you up to date on where we are with transfers and who we're going for and things like that. But this will be our toughest game, well, our second toughest game in the group, because our toughest game will be when we play PSG in Paris. So yeah, let's hopefully we can get a result in this game, playing the new 4-1-4-1 formation, which, you know, is working okay at the moment. A 6-1 win against Wolves, and at the moment 0-0, 1-0 down against PSG. No, 0-0, it was disallowed. Di Maria was offside. So obviously PSG have got an amazing team. Di Maria, Mbappe, Neymar, Cavani. I wonder if they're still playing Cavani at sweeper. Are they still playing Cavani as a sweeper? No, they've not. They scrapped that. There's Timothy Weir. Surely, I'm pretty sure one day I'll make a bid for him in this save, but let's see where this goes at the moment, as we're just struggling to break through them at the moment. Normally, we're relying heavily on Pogba to do something. If he plays badly, then we play badly. So, Christian Eriksen's going to come on for Dele Alli. Dele Alli has been in good form, and Christian Eriksen's been injured, but I think hopefully his creativity can give us something different in the middle of the park today. And we'll have to see if that is the difference. And we do get a goal. Harry Kane puts it past Gianluigi Buffon, and then Neymar responds 2 minutes later. I mean, Neymar's very, very good, isn't he? He's just genuinely very, very good, which is annoying. So, but yes, it's 1-1. Kane doing well there. It seems to be all over us, to be honest. We just need to get one more chance. Good save from Buffon from Pogba. Neymar gets in, Lamela shoots, and it's all firing around. Gigi Buffon really having an amazing game for them, it seems, in goal. We'll have to see if we can make any other changes here. So let's do Son Heung-min for Lucas Moura on the right hand side. A bit of flair, a bit Brazilian flair coming on, replacing the hard-working Son Heung-min, as Harry Kane's getting in good positions but just can't put it in. Christian Eriksen on the rebound, sticks it in and makes it 2-1. Now, can we actually hold on to this lead a lot longer than we did for the last one? There's only 3 or 4 minutes to go, including injury time. So I'm hoping that we can actually see this out, as Kane went for the overhead kick and put it wide. We've got a penalty, and I think Buffon has just been sent off. So we're going to bring on Serge Aurier for Kieran Trippier. Just saw that out. Buffon has been sent off. Kane sticks away the penalty, sticks the goalkeeper the wrong way. 3-1 win at home to PSG. Puts us quite comfortably top of the group, which is very, very good in the Champions League. We want to get through and want to win as much as we can. So yeah, remember any comments you left on the last one and the likes. Thank you very much. Remember to let me know what you think we should do with this save. Do we just keep it with Spurs all the way through and go for domination until I get bored? Or do we go with just trying to win as much as we can with as many clubs as possible and do like a bit of a journeyman save on CM0102? Let me know down below. But it looks like we're going to get Antonio Marin for 2.5 million, raising to 3.5 million potentially. As I said, really like the look of this kid. And he'll be playing a backup support to Harry Kane up front. And we'll go and see if that does placate the unhappiness of the players in the squad. As Chelsea get a good 3-1 win against Feyenoord in there. Is anyone else from England around in this top bit? No, there isn't. So lots of interesting clubs in here. Chikuhura, never heard of them. Chernamet's heard of them. Jagurden, obviously in original CM0102, have a pretty good squad. Dynamo Kiev beating Siga Ulumuk from the Czech Republic. Yeah, some very interesting teams around. So Antonio Marin is confirmed. Good finishing, good determination, great balance, good acceleration. Aggression's a little bit high. Good agility. I'm looking forward to seeing him in. Good jumping, good long shots as well. I'm sure he'll be getting some goals in the League Cup for us. That's when most of his games, maybe the FA Cup as well, that's when most of his goals, and goals, will be coming in a Spurs shirt. And they've still rejected the Sanson bid because he's an indispensable member of the club, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, we've got a few less unhappy players. It's just, this is where Football Manager 19 and Football Manager in general is much better because it actually explains to you where they think they need the squad depth. Because if you look at defenders, we've got loads of defenders. Look at midfielders, we've got loads of midfielders. Look at wingers, we've got plenty of wingers. And look at strikers, we've got 2. So maybe it is another striker we need to bring in. So, I mean, I've still got the bid going for Gojek and Dani Olmo, so we'll see how those come in. We haven't got enough money anymore to make a big purchase. I was trying to get Zancella from Roma, but he didn't want to move to be a backup. He wanted to stay at Roma and be a backup, so that's fine. Dani Olmo has been rejected because he's an important, indispensable member of their squad. Let's see if 2.3 million is enough to let you release him to give a bit more cover in the left wing and attacking midfield spots. So yeah, we're going to have too many players in the same positions, but we do now have the London derby against Arsenal. We're not going to change our team, we'll just take those 2 players off the bench. In fact, we are. We're going to do the change that we ended with last time. So it'll be Ericsson starting in place of Dele Alli. And let's get into the game against Arsenal, which is the North London derby. And it'll be a big game. It always is a big game. I'm sure they'll be up for it, as they've got Aubameyang and he makes it 1-0 already, which is not very nice if you're a Spurs fan. They've got a good team in this Arsenal because they've got a lot of pace. And that's what's annoying, as Xhaka gets a yellow card. Ericsson hits a free kick over the wall. But let's keep going. 22 minutes gone. Can Kane get there? No, he's offside. Oh, we just need to put one of these efforts away, really. Hits the crossbar as well. Bloody hell, we are just really struggling to get through the goal here. Well, not through the goal. Score a goal. You don't want to go through the goal. That would be ridiculous. 1-0 down at half-time. Ericsson off, Ali on, and Trippier off, Serge Aurier on, just to see if we can have a little bit more impetus from the right back and the central midfield position. Christian Eriksen is not really... Oh, almost Dele Alli, you absolute plonker, putting a goal into his own net. I think we're going to have to go for Lucas Moura again to come on. Dele Alli, you penis. You absolute pleb, Dele Alli. Eric Lamela is going to come off to be replaced by Lucas Moura. And let's see if that makes a difference. I really don't want to lose to Arsenal here. The board are expecting us to challenge for the title as well, which is a tad annoying, because if these results still happen, then that's not going to be the case. But we get turned down a penalty. Kane is hitting so many shots, but the keeper's having a blinder in Leno in goal. And we hit the post again. Pogba scores a goal, 84th minute. Can we get another one to make it 2-2? Dele Alli's OG is the only difference between the 2 teams at the moment. Leno having an absolute blinder. He must have got man of the match. How he didn't get man? Victor Wanyama got a 10 in holding midfield when we didn't do very much. I didn't think... They would recognise the fine team performance despite losing 2-1 in the derby. Okay, so we battered them. We absolutely battered them. Oh, that's so annoying. That is so annoying. Oh well. We'll go on to the next league game, and then we're playing PSG again. Hopefully you like this format of a few more games at a really high tempo, because it is Champ Manager 0102, and we can really bosh through the season and stuff like that. These videos will be coming out as and when I get a chance to record them. This isn't going to be a regular series on the channel. It will just be when I get some time to record some stuff quickly and and render it and upload it, because that's what takes the most time when you're creating videos, is actually the rendering and the uploading of the videos. I am planning, anyone that supports me on Patreon or watches videos and adverts on the YouTube and stuff, every money I make on YouTube goes into a separate bank account so that I can invest that back into the channel. And the next thing I'm saving up for is a separate rig system so that I can render videos on one PC whilst recording videos on another, and allowing me to basically have double the efficiency when it comes to YouTube videos, which is good, I think. So the board are including, they've still rejected the bid for Aimé Gojak, so I'm not going to go any higher because I don't think it's worth it. Let's go and have a look for a new holding midfielder, shall we? Defense, no, midfield centre. So this is the only problem again, is you get loads and loads of people. Defense is Thomas at Atletico Madrid. Thomas Partey. Ain't no party like a Thomas Partey. Mario Lemina. No, I'm trying to avoid buying from Nabil Bentaleb. I could get him back from Schalke after Tottenham sold him to Schalke earlier on in his career. I'm trying to avoid buying from Premier League teams. I think it's a little bit more. Elara Mendy. Oh, I remember when he was like the hot shit. He was like the property that everybody wanted to buy. Stanislav Lobotka, Slovakian. Interesting. Who else have they got? I just like looking at the weird, like not weird nationalities, but different nationalities. Nations, Europe. Let's go have a look at Slovenia. Who have they got in their team? Because, you know, everyone knows I love a Slovenian. Krin. Yeah, I remember Krin. René Krin at Nantes. Interesting. Interesting choice. Rotman at Kaiserspor. Okay. Okay. Under 21s. Kramaric. Oh, at Maribor. I'd love to bring him in. Star player, Biel. Slovenia. He's had one Slovenian cap. Slovenia's foreigners if you bring them in? I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's offer 2.8. That's a 0.1 above. Yeah, Zancella. I'm trying to get Zancella in, but no luck at the moment. Okay, so we have our bid rejected for Yaka Bijol, which is a shame, because now I really feel like we need a holding midfielder, and we're not going to find one. So, Dennis Zakaria. Ooh, 21, Swiss. He looks okay. We've only got 7 million left. So we've got a bit of money to play with. Oh, Abdoulaye Doucouré. I know I said I don't want to buy from. Oh, let's see if we can get him on the cheap. I'm a big fan of Doucouré in real life. Come on a long way this season, IRL, and yeah, look at he's just bang average, isn't he? Let's go 13, 14s, but we've had a good bid accepted for him on the lowdown offer, so we'll get that in. I just love how little money you have to spend on players and on wages and stuff in Champ Manager 0102. It's so much better. Before the world of football got corrupted by all sorts of different monetary sponsorships and Premier Leagues. Obviously this is the Premier League, but like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, back when you didn't have to pay hundreds of thousands of pounds. Like, we've got Paul Pogba on a 55 grand a week wages. Absolutely ridiculous. Madison is impressing. Doucouré accepts Spurs. There we go. Right, that's another holding midfielder. Although he's a midfield centre, that's a holding midfielder we can bring in to compete with Wanyama and Eric Dyer. I feel probably we do need one more out-and-out striker just to keep the club, keep the squad happy with options. Maybe a proper youngster from the lower leagues or something that we can go and have a look at, and see, just as a backup to Kane and Marin, who we can put in reserves for a couple of games or something and see how he gets on. I'm wondering if there's who is in the world in a lower league right now that I'd like to sign, who is young. Not many people. I don't really know the lower leagues anymore, especially living in Singapore. Tottenham signed Abdoulaye Doucouré. Yeah, Aguero's a world-class talent. Evergrande still David Zappacosta. Olmo bid rejected, so we're not going to get Danny Olmo. So let's go and have a look, and we'll go filters, we'll go attacking, centre, attributes, and we want pace, we want off the ball, we want finishing, wherever that is, finishing, we want, I don't know, what do you want as a striker? Strength, work rate, and technique. Right, let's go 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. Okay, right. The cheapest is Pietro Pellegrini, and they've already said, I've already made a bid for him, and they don't want to sell him. So let's go for, you can have a little bit lower on technique. No, that makes no difference. A little bit lower on work rate, strength, and technique. Let's try that. Okay, a few more options, but None of them are cheaper than Pellegrini, so let's just knock everything down to 14. Okay, Troy Deeney is on the list. That's not happening. How is he still the cheapest one there? Hulk. All these people are really famous. I was hoping to reveal, you know, maybe someone in the game who no one really knows about but has some good ratings. There goes. Let's go right to the end. Tom Ahmed, brilliant. Jack Stobbs from Sheffield Wednesday. Falcao, 1.9 million. Clinton and G. I mean, look, all these. Yeah, all of these are really famous. Why is there no one like secretly snuck into the game who we could go and buy? Okay, let's get rid of strength. Right, 8 pages. Idrissa Sil, Jack Stobbs, Aaron Zahavi. He's 31. Age. Let's get age in here. 19 to 25. Okay, Jack Stobbs keeps coming up a lot. Maybe Jack Stobbs is the man that we want. Let's go 12. 12s across the board. I mean, we're getting into pretty terrible territory for strikers now. James Wilson, Aberdeen, Keane Davis, Jack Marriott, Neil Mapai, 22. I mean, he wouldn't be too bad. Alfredo Morelos. Is he only 22? He hasn't got to be a foreigner, though. That's the issue. Doesn't have a second nationality. Sean Maguire, 24. Emiliano Rigoni, Argentine, second nationality of Italian, on loan from Zenit. Ryan Manning, on loan from QPR. Okay, let's get rid of work rate, but we'll up pace off the ball and finishing a little bit. Who does that bring up? Okay, Clinton and G is still there. He used to play for Spurs. I thought he did. Nicolas Castillo, 25, Chilean. No. Patrick Bamford, Moussa Konate at Amiens. No second nationality though. Albanian Ajetti. Oh yes, I like the look of you. How much are you worth? 1.7 million. Let's go. Oh no, it's worth 3.2. We'll only have 1.7. Damn. Okay, let's general transfer listed. Is there any that are 0 to 21? No. 19 to 25 on the transfer list. Only Rigoni. I guess I've searched my stats, so I want an out-and-out striker though. I don't want an AMR thingy-mabob. Let's go 13s all across the board on these 4 things. Is João Lucas is the transfer listed striker that Spurs are contemplating buying. Okay, let's get rid of technique. Emilio Rigoni, he's still there. I mean, let's just go for it. Let's just get him in. 1 million. See if we can get him 1 million on the cheap and the down low. Oh, not really the sort of out-and-out striker I wanted, but we'll see how he fits in. It could be an interesting decision to make. Chile, not Chile. I don't know who I think I am. There we are. Wouldn't mind Nicolas Castillo. Does want first team football. Let's see, for 1.7 million. Let's see if we can get Castillo in. If they're not playing him, they might sell him. That's my logic of being a manager. If you're not playing him, you might sell him. Yeah. Unlucky Davison Sanchez not being able to stop Colombia losing. How are we doing for time here? Got a little bit longer left in this episode. Just a little bit longer left. Are we going to be able to get another game in? We've obviously had international break to see what we can get through. Diego Costa, a goal machine. Oh, they have accepted it. Offer contract. Squad rotation. Yes, let's get Castillo in rather than the guy from What's His Face from Atalanta. Much prefer Nicolas Castillo to come in. Portuguese, European national. No need for a work permit. And would allow us to have another... Oh. What do we reject? Oh, it's because you want a signing on fee and we can't give you one. So we'll just up your wages a bit. We'll give you a bit more of a bonus because those bonuses are nothing. Relegation release fee, 100 quid. 100 quid? 100k. Oh, God. You do want to move to us. You do want to move to us. See, for £13,000 a week and for all these... I'm not going to bother with that one. You do want to move to us. Trust me. You do want to move to us. Nicholas. They're delighted now that... Why do you need a work permit? Oh, he's Chilean. Withdraw. Withdraw the transfer bid because we can't really afford to have any more foreign non-EU players in the squad, which is very, very annoying. Damn. But here we go. Burnley up next. This will be the last game of the episode, so we've only played 3 games, but we will start with Suarez on the left. We're actually going to start with Lucas Moura there. We're going to have Marin on the bench instead of Harry Winks. Dele Alli can start... Oh no, he scored an own goal. Dele Alli can stay on the bench. We will have Eric Dyer can come back in. We'll actually give Lindelof a game alongside Vertonghen. And I think we'll start Aurier as well ahead of Trippier. What about that? Let's go for that. And we'll put Doucouré on the bench instead of Foyth. There we go. Let's get into the game. Tottenham v Burnley. So Marin, you can weirdly get the number 9 shirt. Doucouré, you can get the number 19 shirt. So that you both... I just like that, because when they'll be presented to the press and they're holding their shirts up next to each other, they would have shirts that are a similar number, 9 and 19, and that's how my weird brain works. But Burnley should be a game we're winning. We are scouting one of their players, actually, their central midfielder, McLean or whatever his name is, who I like the look of, but we'll see what happens as we're all over them. We're 1-0 up. Ben Davies coming up from left back, getting a goal. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. As why are our defenders so high up the pitch? This is incredible. Davies and Lindelof I've just seen have shots. As it keeps coming in. Good tackle at the back. Lindelof struggling to break into the first team because we've got Vertonghen and Alderweireld who are both playing very, very well. But, oh, there's Christian Eriksen. It's 2-0. This is much better. This is much, much better. If we look at the league table, still, we need to start getting points on the board if we want to challenge for the title. Denis Suarez not really getting into the game very well on a 6 out of 10. But hopefully that will change in the second half. If not, we'll bring on players to replace him. Son Heung-min, Lamela. We have options, although I don't think I'll put Lamela on the bench. But Son Heung-min definitely can come in to that position. And we'll probably actually switch Lucas Moura over to the left. And we'll go with some substitutes. Now on the 60th minute, 66th minute, we win a corner. Denis Suarez is playing a little bit better. Let's do Harry Kane for Marin. And we'll do Suarez for Son Heung-min and switch those two over. And then with about 15 minutes to go, we'll bring on Doucouré for his debut. As Marin comes in up front. I bet he wasn't expecting to be getting thrown into the lineup straight away like this. And there is Son Heung-min. He just can't stop scoring. He's ridiculously good. And it will be Eric Dyer off for Doucouré to come on in the holding midfield role. And that's, there we go. Classic Champ Manager 0102. You make all your changes and then someone gets injured. And this time it's a signing on his debut, which is very, very annoying because he's a youngster. He was, you know, he's got a lot of potential. I was looking forward to seeing him play. And within, what's that, 30 minutes of coming on, maybe even not 20 minutes of coming on, he picks up an injury. 10 days he's going to be out for, and the board are happy. So there we go. I thought we might just be able to squeeze in the PSG game in this episode as well, but I don't think we will. So we'll be back for probably, let's go Brighton, Liverpool, AEK and try and get those 3 games. Or we'll come back for the Man United game and try and squeeze in Man United, Brighton, Liverpool and AEK all in one episode. And if we don't play AEK, it doesn't matter because we probably would have already qualified from the group by then. Thank you so much for watching. Please do continue to leave likes and comments to let me know that you're enjoying this series. If it doesn't get that many likes and comments compared to my other series, then I will probably just scrap it after one season. But we'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.